Hey guys, I'm Drew Garrison. So, I'm going to be book talking a really cool book called Terrible Advice for Parents by Mike Rainey. Really cool stand-up comedian in Philadelphia. Also a father and husband, and I believe a teacher. Awesome guy. Know him. I've done stand-up with him. Awesome. Really funny. Really funny. Was on Jimmy Fallon a few years ago. Hilarious. Likes Taekwondo, mixed. I think he likes Taekwondo. Pretty sure. I know he's pretty into martial arts. So, he's a really funny writer. Absolutely hilarious. Really funny writer. This book, Terrible Advice for Parents, really quick writing, really quippy writing, really smart writing, sharp, super funny. I'm highly recommend that you pick it up. It's available on Amazon. You can get it. He also wrote another book just called Terrible Advice, also an awesome book. But this is really good. Terrible Advice for Parents. All right. Right there. Ooh. Definitely recommend you pick it up. And I'm just going to read one of my favorite chapters, Adjusting to Being a Parent. Perhaps the hardest part about becoming a parent is the realization that you now have to buckle somebody into your Camaro before peeling out at Dairy Queen and making everybody jealous of you. Sure, there are a number of other adjustments to make, but if you're going to make this work, you have to be prepared to suck it up. Wow! None of them are easy, but the upside is that if you're willing to bite the bullet and sacrifice for the sake of your awesome new baby, you'll have a little bundle of joy who won't think twice about backing you up in a bar fight 16 years down the road. One of the most difficult aspects of transitioning into parenthood is the change in your sleep pattern. Babies are a lot like miniature drill instructors. They wake you up in the middle of the night, scream constantly, and they humiliate you around the clock. Sometimes I even call my kids sir. Babies know that parents are pretty much making all this shit up as they go along. So they're really trying to break you down to build you back up. All right. Going down. Ah! We're down. Up. Oh. It's a baby. Up. How? Up. Case in point, I had a difficult time watching my son's circumcision. He looked me dead in the eye at the moment of snipping and shot me a look as if to say, this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. At the time, I wasn't buying it because my tummy hurt and I kind of had a headache. But looking back, it may have in fact hurt him more than it hurt me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Case in point, I had a difficult time watching my son. Just read that. All right. Moving on. All right. Getting back to your sleep schedule. That kid is going to mess with you nonstop. You'll likely stumble through your days like a zombie. What I would do is the second he falls back asleep in the middle of the night, wake that baby up and give him a taste of his own medicine. Wow. That child will quickly learn the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Wow. By that kid's first birthday, he should be making you breakfast and singing lullabies as you fade into a whiskey coma. One thing I would avoid is putting on the TV when your kid wakes up in the middle of the night. That or baby will quickly learn that if every time they scream bloody murder, you come in with a meal, fresh diaper, and remote control, then you're screwed. Aha! You're screwed. Aha! I can't tell you how many times I've seen a baby hoot and holler at 3 a.m. just because they wanted to watch Seinfeld reruns. If you really want to teach them a lesson, give them a bottle and a fresh diaper, but put on Downton Abbey. Not only will that kid fall into a boredom coma within 10 minutes, but they'll also realize that you're playing hardball, and the best plan going forward is to just stay in bed and count sheep until they fall back asleep. Yeah. Yeah. Combat these kids' behaviors with sweet, caring, psychological warfare. The real warfare is up here. Another substantial adjustment that you need to make as a parent to realize that your days of eating in a restaurant are over. It's hard to enjoy a meal at Olive Garden when your kid is acting like a one-man St. Patty's Day parade. The last time I took my kids there, I only got 2 breadsticks and then into my unlimited breadsticks allowance before we had to leave. Yeah, I was mortified. I went back later that night alone and, in a roundabout way, asked if I could resume my breadstick intake. Her maitre d', her maitre d' was a real boner about the whole ordeal. So I took an upper decker in the ladies' room and left. You also have to plan your life around kid-friendly activities. Although your baby will learn to crawl within the first year, most moms have a hard time allowing their kids to go on bar crawls with their fathers. I think whoever invented the bar crawl did so with the idea of parent-child bonding in mind. But for whatever reason, you might run into a brick wall on that one. Just one of those things. One kid-friendly activity that I recommend is taking the baby to the park to hunt for potential side pieces to cheat on your spouse with. The lack of intimacy after childbirth can be crippling for both parents. So it's important that they fulfill their needs within or bothering each other. Taking the baby to the park is beneficial for both parents. Guys love MILFs, and chicks love guys that are good with babies. I know it sounds like a part of a premise for a Disney movie, but it's true. Look it up on Wikipedia if you don't believe me. While your little one is dangerously trying to climb the jungle gym by themselves, test out the waters and see where it leads with the attractive person you've been making eyes at the whole time. Who knows? You may be able to find lust by the twisty slide, like in one of those Sandra Bullock movies. Just be prepared for your life is going to become like a hypothetical prison with the baby now. You'll be caring for this kid's every whim while you're neglecting all of your personal needs and desires. things will likely get so bad that you will start wearing sweatpants on a regular basis. If things get to the point where you're wearing pajama pants on a regular basis, contact a mental health care provider. Get some help before you hurt yourself or somebody else. Wow! Oh, overall, you're doomed. But look on the bright side. Even though you're a person running your life that has only been on Earth for the amount of time it takes to grow a chia pet, you finally have somebody to love you back. And trust me, the baby does love you. Well, at least for the next 15 years or so until you disapprove of their weirdo goth teenage love. Until then, savor every sweet moment. All right, so that's just one chapter in Terrible Advice for Parents by Mike Rainey. It's a cool book. It's a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun reading it. Highly recommend it. Pick it up now. It's on Amazon. Probably other places too. Look it up. It's an awesome book. Please read it. Please love it. Please cherish it. It's really funny. He's a funny guy. It's a lot of fun. I really, really like it. It's really snappy writing. It's really funny. I had no idea what a hockey bag was before I read this book, and now I kind of do. It's so cool. Absolutely check out this book. All right. Thanks, guys. All right, we're gonna